Hey there YouTube, welcome back to another Texas Leprechaun Channel's tabletop review. So, I've had this particular pistol for probably a better part of, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 months. And, I shot it a few times, liked it, and haven't been back out to the range for a while. And today I had the chance to get out there and been practicing a little bit in regards to getting my carry license. And for those that don't know about the Texas test, it's almost like an impossible test to fail in regards to the actual practical application piece. So that's not the problem for me. It's more that I'm more or less a perfectionist. I want to ace it, and that's just my personality issue. Okay, I admit it. But anyway, so I was trying to figure out, hey, which pistol would I like to go ahead and use? And, 9 times out of 10, I would tell you that I'd probably go with my Glock 19. It's my favorite pistol, or has been up to now, I would say. And functions flawlessly. It feels great in the hand. I shoot extremely well. But, I decided to take a few of my pistols out today. And I started off with my Beretta PX4 and a .45 caliber. And, I do shoot that fairly well. But once again, it's a .45, and, just about the whole aspect of the muzzle flip, I was trying to think of something probably more in the 9mm range. So I went ahead and shot my TriStar P120, which is a CZ75 SP01 clone. It's a heavy gun. I mean, it's all metal, but extremely accurate. Because of the weight on the front, it does handle the muzzle flip extremely well. But more importantly is this one that you see in front of you here. It is the TP9v2, manufactured by Canik Arms, which is a company in Turkey. And right now, obviously, there's a lot of turmoil going on in Turkey. Excuse me, I had to take a sip of beer. But, I was able to get this, obviously, a little while ago before all this hubbub actually started occurring. So I have full confidence in this pistol as far as the manufacturing and what have you. I can take this apart, obviously, to show you that the tooling marks are minimal at best, which is great. This is unloaded, so for all the safety nuts out there, bingo. So, anyway, what makes this a great pistol? Well, I'm telling you right now, it's lightweight. I love the sight picture on it. I don't know if you can see this, but it actually has a line in the center. Yeah, it's kind of difficult to pick up on the camera, but it has the line in the center. It's a 3-dot sight, but the line in the center of the back sight really does help you kind of keep on target. I don't concentrate so much on the back side as I do on the front side, just to make sure that I'm getting shots, accurate downrange. Very similar. I mean, I guess this is basically a clone of the Walther P99, and for all intents and purposes, it just seems to function absolutely wonderfully. The controls are very flush. The only thing that I think everybody talks about is the actual decocker. And that basically stages it for a single action. And then it's just very little take up. You hit the wall and then pop. That's it. I mean, it's extraordinarily awesome. So why did I decide to go ahead and talk about this today? Well, it's because in the state of Texas, you have to shoot at 45 feet and 21 feet and 7 feet, which 721, look, if you can't hit something very well with it or be very accurate at 721 feet, you don't need to be touching a gun anyway. Or you need to have extreme amount of practice and probably be taught by somebody that's very proficient. My biggest thing is, once again, I wanted to get 45 feet down range and be consistently in a fairly good grouping. Now, when I say consider a fairly good grouping, for me at 45 feet is you know, in the center mass area. So I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. I'm going to try to pull this back and show you. But basically, I got a silhouette here. Excuse the mess on the floor. But that is my silhouette at 45 feet away. Not too bad, at least not for me, I wouldn't say. And man, it was just phenomenal. I mean, I could not believe how well the pistol handled overall. Once again, it had no failures, none whatsoever. Felt very light. It trigger it was very consistent. I love these mags, by the way. For those that don't know, this is made by Metgar, which, you know, is pretty much like the business as far as mags are concerned. Do I trust this as much as my Glock? And that's what it boils down to, right? Because if you're going to actually go in a battle, carry this for defense, something that's going to be used for home defense, you want something that you're going to be 100% confident in it. I probably have 500 or so, maybe 600 rounds down the pipe of this puppy, and not a single failure to fire. So look, I think anybody that tests something that goes that well, and I mean, I maintain my pistols, I clean them myself, I lube them. I have all the confidence in the world. Now, is it as good and as you know, reliable as a Glock? I don't know. I mean, I don't know much in the world that is, but I'm going to go ahead and probably go ahead and test with this pistol. And for me to say that's saying a lot. I mean, I don't have a lot of confidence in things, but if I do, and I say I do, then that's it. I mean, this is the pistol I'm going to use. So for those that are out there, I know that, you know, this obviously isn't, you know, the most recent review of this. My God, this pistol's been out for a while now, but this is the first time in my ownership of this pistol where I've really felt like I've put a lot of rounds. And I think I put maybe 150 today alone down the pipe. And I'm excited about it. I mean, anytime that I feel that good about a pistol, I want to share it with the public and my followers. I want y'all to understand that you know, to invest, was it $330 or $340 that this pistol cost me, was well worth the money. I would highly recommend it. You know, for those that are out there that live and die by the Glock, look, I was that way too. I am a Glock fanboy, but I'm telling you right now, this is an excellent pistol, okay? If you have the opportunity and you have $350 on you, I would highly recommend picking one of these up. Get out there, have some fun with it. You know, throw some lead down range, and I want you to tell me what you think of it. If you have one, please comment. I want to know who out there has actually shot this pistol and it feels as charismatic about it as I do, because, you know, when it comes down to it, you know, whether it's a knife or a good beer or a place to visit or a pistol, if it's something excellent, you want to make sure the word gets out, and that's exactly what I'm doing here today. So, listen, guys, thank you once again for watching my video. I appreciate everybody that comments and subs. You know, I'm just a regular guy just like you, and I'm just sharing with you what I enjoy. So, until next time, this is Texas Leprechaun. Take care.